How about this? Pumpkin that I made for you.
Are you serious? You made a pumpkin that says cheater on it?
Yeah, I did.
That's so extra.
That's
How
so
long have you
extra?
known about it then? Why did you wait until now before you kicked me out?
Why does it matter how long I've known? I mean, you clearly cheated on me. I just showed you your Tinder profile.
Well, I think of your pumpkin.
Dude, are you serious? Here, how about this?
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. Where did I find you? Hello? Hey, Bethany, come here. Bethany.
What are you doing here?
Outside of this random sketchy apartment?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing? You're walking out of this random sketchy apartment that's like boarded up and in the middle of the street of New York? Like, what in the world?
How did you find
I find you because I have your location, first of all, and then I also found your Tinder account earlier, so that's why
All right, do you all agree with this man that this is too many presents?
Look at this shit. It's stupid. I don't understand. I want to see the credit card statements. That's what I want to see.
There's nothing on the credit card.
Well, did you rob a fucking bank? What'd you do?
I
Go
have
look
a
at
Christmas club account that I saved all year. Everything was from cash.
a Christmas what?
A Christmas club it's called.
What is that?
It's a Christmas club.
Here's a video from a couple years ago.
This is fucking stupid. Did Santa just go to no other house or something? Drop him off from here?
And let's be honest, it doesn't seem like he enjoys Christmas that much.
You might help with anything?
I need you to get the fuck out of my way.
Okay, sorry.
If it was just for a few people, I agree. That's a lot.
Situations like this raise an important question. Whose money is really being spent? Financial trust is just as important as emotional trust in any relationship. If one partner is secretly using the other's money or making expensive purchases without permission, it can seriously damage the relationship. Honesty, respect, and open communication about finances are essential for building lasting trust.
Well, I haven't even said nothing yet. And what are some things you look for in a man? Yeah, look now. We ain't about to do all this. I ain't even said nothing yet. You have to have a mortgage. You have to like Keith Sweat and want to go to Keith Sweat concerts. Like,
August, how old are you?
I am 50 years old.
Can you fuck about you recording me?
Okay.
Do you not see where you at? You're in Parkview.
Okay, we both going this time though. Huh? Word as fuck.
So you're not going back in? Huh?
No. For what?
Bro, why do you want to play with me?
I'm not playing, bro. I'm dead serious. You wanted this. Fuck. You wanted this. You don't respect nothing, bro.
You don't respect me.
Okay. I don't respect you. Cause you touch my phone.
No, because you text bitches in my house.
Okay. You text niggas all the time. What the fuck?
That's not your house. That's my house.
Alright, so that's right. Okay, I ain't got stuff.
You don't pay bills.
I don't have to
pay the next bitch's
I don't have to
house.
stay foot nowhere
You
else.
don't
then.
pay bills.
Alright, okay. I pay bills at somebody else's house. Then I'm not even there. What the fuck? Okay. Right.
Okay, so you're not coming in?
What you done heard? Who bills I done paid, man?
Boy, fuck what I done heard. I didn't seen the shit.
You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen me pay a bill.
I done seen messages and all that shit.
Okay, you ain't seen me pay a bill.
Up to mine, but I don't have time for that.
I'm ready to go. And you ready to do what to my tires? And smash my window and all that? Do it. Crazy. But how you think that's player? Don't touch your phone, fam.
You leave house, you trunks forming for the door, player. The fuck?
Because you being rude, bro.
You being rude, texting her in my house.
I didn't text her. You text her.
You back, you went to sleep, you mad, I text her back.
You text her.
She text
I never
you
text
first.
her. I never text her back. Yeah, I've been and seen it. I didn't text her back. You text her back. I didn't.
So when did you text her before you got her?
I never text her.
Okay, so how you come back in the house?
Why do I need to come back in the house? Answer that.
Why you sitting up here recording like some motherfucking police?
I got how you act. Police? Fuck, you sound silly. Call a motherfucker police. What?
You been the police.
What the fuck?
You been like what the fuck?
Okay. Alright. Why you wanna hop in your house?
So you not coming back in?
If you let me know why,
Let you know why what?
I'm
Say
coming
reason why
back
you been
in.
there. What the fuck?
Oh, I stayed. Shit, you woke me up. You don't want me to go back to sleep. That's why I was there.
Nah, you woke up looking for your phone, so I just went ahead and let you know. What are you talking about? Bro, I swear to God, after today, Dwayne,
You right. You always say that. You bother me. You ask me
I'm
for
so
dick.
serious. I'm
What
in
the
the
fuck?
ring in my drawers.
You
with
ask me
no
for dick.
shoes on. And ain't got it. That's what I'm saying. Like, the shit's not even worth it. Like, what the fuck? I keep trying to.
It's not my fault. You drugged me. I don't take drugs. I haven't been off no downers. You did that.
To make shit right.
You did that. If you wanted it that bad, you would have got right to it when you seen me. You saw me going to sleep. The fuck? I don't pop downers no more. Sorry. I don't pop downers no more. What the fuck?
Every time.
Every time. You right. So quit calling me over. The fuck? I say it all the time. Let's just co-parent. The fuck? Nah, you ask for dick. I try to be nice and can't be nice. Never, not never. It backfires, slaps me right in the
Slaps
face.
me in my face.
The fuck am I keep coming over for? I'm confused, bro. You got it, though. Watch. Show you.
I swear.
Yeah. Okay. Cause what you text, and all that, no, none of that.
I'm not gonna text you, bro.
All right. Okay, that's a bad.
Guys, you have to be extremely careful about the kind of woman you choose to build a relationship with. Not every relationship ends peacefully, and sometimes a simple argument can quickly turn into something much more serious. That's why it's important to pay attention to red flags early instead of ignoring them. If someone constantly creates unnecessary drama, makes threats, or uses manipulation during disagreements, those behaviors shouldn't be taken lightly.
What the hell? Bruh, hold on, brother. Let me make sure I got this right. Bruh,
Bro,
what is you doing in my crib, dog?
who are you, bro?
What you mean, this is my girl? Babe, what's up? Talk to me.
Yo, girl, bro, this is my girl, bro.
Oh, hell no. Hold up, bro. Hold on. I ain't even about to press you. Hold on, chill. You in my crib. You in my crib. You don't see my kid stuff? But you know what? Chill. What you mean, stop?
I bought some.
Nah, move your hand now. You about to get on this internet. Nah, you about to get on this. Nah, bro, I ain't even about to rock with you right now. I'm about to holler at her. Cause she in my crib. How I get in, she's in my crib with a whole dude. So let's, hold on. This your nigga? Stupid. All right, we on live.
Nah, see,
we about to figure this out on live.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
We about to figure this out on live. So this your dude, but you my girl. This your girl?
Yes.
Really? How long y'all been talking?
We've been talking for a minute.
What's a minute?
About 6 months.
Seconds?
No, because
Oh my God! You don't see our 5-year-old? Bro, okay. Check this out. He's not your what? She said she ain't your. He not your. She just said you not her dude. What you doing in here laid up then? No. Hold on. Let's figure this out.
Trust is one of the strongest foundations of any relationship. Once it's broken, every conversation becomes an argument, every explanation sounds like an excuse, and every promise starts to lose its meaning. Today's stories are about people who crossed important boundaries, made questionable decisions, and discovered that every action has consequences. Let's start with the first story. The first situation begins with a man confronting his girlfriend after discovering something he never expected. Instead of hearing rumors from someone else, he found the evidence himself. While looking online, he came across her dating profile, making it clear she had been searching for other men despite being in a committed relationship. Rather than staying silent, he decided to confront her face to face. When she arrived, she immediately realized something was wrong. He wasn't interested in listening to excuses anymore. To make his point clear, he had even decorated a pumpkin with the word "cheater" written across it. Some people thought the gesture was dramatic, but from his perspective, it represented the betrayal he had been carrying for weeks. The woman questioned why he had waited so long to confront her. If he had known about the dating profile earlier, why didn't he say something immediately? His answer was simple. The timing didn't matter anymore because the damage had already been done. Once he saw undeniable proof that she was entertaining other options, the relationship was already over in his mind. She attempted to defend herself, but every explanation led back to the same issue. He had already seen the dating profile with his own eyes. There wasn't much left to argue about. Sometimes people believe they'll always have another chance to explain themselves, but when trust is completely shattered, words often lose their power. This story reminds us of an important lesson. Loyalty isn't something you prove after getting caught. It's something you practice every day when no one is watching. Once someone begins hiding conversations or creating dating profiles while still in a relationship, they're already placing the relationship at risk. The next clip shifts to a completely different topic, but it raises another interesting discussion about relationships and financial responsibility. A man showed off an enormous collection of Christmas presents that completely filled his home. The number of gifts was so overwhelming that many people questioned how anyone could afford such an expensive holiday. Some jokingly wondered whether every store in town had been emptied just to fill one living room. People naturally became curious about the cost. One person even asked whether a credit card had been maxed out to pay for everything. The man quickly explained that wasn't the case at all. Throughout the entire year, he had been putting money aside into a Christmas savings account. Instead of relying on debt, he planned ahead and paid for every gift with money he had already saved. That completely changed the conversation. Planning ahead financially may not seem exciting, but it's one of the smartest habits anyone can develop. Too many families begin a new year buried in debt simply because they spent beyond their means during the holidays. While buying thoughtful gifts is a wonderful way to celebrate with loved ones, doing so responsibly is just as important. The discussion also highlighted another issue that sometimes appears in relationships: financial transparency. Money problems are one of the leading causes of conflict between couples. When one partner secretly spends large amounts of shared money or hides major purchases, trust can disappear almost as quickly as it does after emotional betrayal. Healthy relationships require honesty not only with emotions but also with finances. Whether it's saving for holidays, paying bills, or making major purchases, both partners should communicate openly. Surprises are great when they're wrapped in gift paper, but not when they appear on a bank statement. The next conversation moved into the world of dating expectations. During an interview, a 50-year-old woman described exactly what she wanted in a future partner. She listed several requirements before even mentioning personality or compatibility. While everyone is free to have standards, it raised an interesting question about modern dating. Are people searching for genuine connection, or are they creating checklists so detailed that very few people could ever meet them? There's nothing wrong with knowing what you want in a relationship. However, relationships usually succeed because two imperfect people choose to grow together, not because they perfectly match every item on each other's wish list. As dating continues to evolve, expectations have become higher than ever. Many people spend so much time searching for the perfect partner that they overlook someone who is genuinely kind, loyal, and willing to build a future together. At the end of the day, loyalty, honesty, respect, and communication will always matter more than superficial qualifications. Those are the qualities that keep relationships strong long after the excitement of the first few months fades away. As the argument escalated, both of them began talking over each other. She insisted he was overreacting and claimed nothing serious had happened. He wasn't convinced. According to him, the issue wasn't only the messages themselves but the fact that another man had been contacting her while she was living in his house. Whether she responded or not, he believed certain boundaries should never have been crossed. The woman tried shifting the conversation in another direction, reminding him that she contributed in other ways and insisting he had no right to question her. But by that point, the discussion was no longer about bills or responsibilities. It had become a question of trust. Once trust disappears, even small problems begin to feel much larger than they actually are. The man repeatedly explained that respect mattered more than anything else. He wasn't interested in constant arguments or excuses anymore. In his eyes, if someone truly values a relationship, they don't create situations that leave their partner questioning their loyalty. Whether intentional or not, the damage had already been done. Watching the exchange unfold, one thing became obvious: either person was really listening to the other. Instead of trying to understand each other's feelings, both were focused on proving they were right. That's one of the biggest reasons relationships fail. When winning the argument becomes more important than protecting the relationship, everyone loses in the end. Healthy couples don't solve problems by shouting over one another. They solve them by communicating honestly before resentment has time to grow. Once frustration builds for weeks or months, even a small disagreement can explode into something much bigger. The following story was even more emotional. A man and a woman who shared a child continued struggling to move forward after their relationship ended. Although they were no longer together, they still found themselves pulled back into each other's lives because of their responsibilities as parents. The father admitted he had tried many times to keep things peaceful. He believed the healthiest approach was to focus on co-parenting and making sure their child felt loved by both parents. Unfortunately, every conversation seemed to reopen old wounds instead of creating new solutions. The mother appeared to have different expectations. She continued reaching out, hoping they might eventually rebuild what they had lost. At times, she hinted that they could become a family again. The father, however, wasn't sure he wanted to return to a relationship that had already caused him so much pain. He explained that moving on hadn't been easy, but after everything they had experienced, he had finally begun rebuilding his life. The freedom to focus on himself had helped him regain peace, and he feared that going backward would simply reopen old problems that had never truly been solved. As emotions intensified, the conversation shifted toward their child. Instead of discussing what was best for the child, the disagreement started sounding more like two adults trying to settle unfinished business. Unfortunately, that happens far too often after difficult breakups. Children become caught in conflicts they never created and are forced to witness arguments they don't fully understand. One of the most important lessons from situations like this is that children should never become bargaining chips. They deserve love, stability, and support from both parents whenever possible. Personal disagreements between adults should never interfere with a child's relationship with either parent. The father made it clear that no matter what happened between the two of them, he intended to remain involved in his child's life. He wasn't interested in endless arguments or emotional games. His priority was making sure his child knew they were loved and supported. Whether the former couple ever found common ground remains uncertain, but one thing became very clear. Sometimes the healthiest decision isn't getting back together, it's learning how to move forward respectfully for the sake of everyone involved. These stories may be different, but they all point to the same lesson. Relationships cannot survive without trust, respect, and honest communication. Once those foundations begin to crumble, every disagreement becomes harder to fix, and every misunderstanding becomes more painful.